won it back in 1972. Beautifully poised here on the...
Well, a round of applause around Anfield. This is a tribute.
Napoli brings it away here for Stoke. Now on Arnautovic. Walters is on the move. Walters could be in here. First meaningful moment of the night. Walters firing into the Kop. It did take a deflection.
Well, it's really bright play out on that left from Napoli to begin with. Quick feet from him. That's a nicely disguised ball. I mean, he's asking a lot to beat Mignolet from there. Walters on his left side, but worth a swing of the boot.
Peters. Walters. He's going to get there first, John Walters. And he's going to far wide.
What a run that was from Jonathan Walters. There he goes. And the ball was spot on in terms of timing and weight. But Sacco gets a little bit on him after he's got his shot away, Walters. Just wonder whether seeing Sacco at the corner of his eye and Mignolet converging on him was just enough to destabilise him. I think it was.
Emre Can. Oh, he's got beyond Whelan well. Here's Emre Can. Best Liverpool effort of the night comes from the boot of Emre Can.
Well, he's a really good strike with the ball. He's first to react and get the set piece moving. Just moving in the air, he struck it sweetly. Butland's got it covered. Just think after that right start they need something again to...
Getting the better of him here. Crouch. Napoli is wayward.
Need to get Arnautovic in the game a little bit more. He's capable of this. Holding the ball up.
Now. Hit with pace and it's a wicked delivery. Peter Crouch puts his head in his hands. He knows that... Moreno. Out by Muniesa as far as Henderson.
That would have been a worldie.
Johnson's free kick. Toure. Napoli. Home side. Bojan. Walters. Bojan. Arnautovic! Arnautovic levels for Stoke City in front of the Kop. Suspicion of offside perhaps, but Stoke won't care. Their fans celebrate and they are level.
Well, that was my first reaction. He must be offside. Certainly the Liverpool defenders feel he is. Carlo Torre staring over to the linesman on this side, but Bojan picks him out beautifully, doesn't he? He's offside here. Well, he is offside. There's not too much on it. But what you do in those circumstances, you stick the ball in the back of the net and ask questions later. They get the rub of the green there.
Well, Stoke knew they needed 2 goals tonight. They have one. Milner's corner. Torre closest to it, didn't know too much about it. Crouch, Henderson, Firmino hit the post.
Might have hit Jack Butland's boots, actually. It's a lovely little layoff from Jordan Henderson, this. Really intelligent. I don't think it was going in. But Firmino, he's got to do more. No, he did it at the post.
Milner up against Walker, shoulder to shoulder. In at Norwich, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I think the shoulder barge, he's still allowed, if I'm not mistaken.
Cesc Fabregas might beg to differ.
That was just more of a barge to the ground, but I think that's fair.
To be as well, could be caught out here. Bojan. Walters in acres of space. Last-ditch stuff as Sacco.
Arnautovic, it's an absolute beauty, this. To take Sacco out of the equation there was absolutely wonderful.
Peters with the corner. All away by Chan, as far as Glenn Johnson. Peters takes. Chan away. Glenn Johnson. Sacco. Still some work to do here for Liverpool to get it away. Walters in a great position. And not for the first time tonight, Sacco's across the block.
Well, it's an excellent stop and a vital one too. How well does Stoke do here to keep the ball alive in and around the box? Bojan first, and that's a good little flick. And that is a crucial stop from the big centre-half. Not sure Walters caught it as well.
Lallana. Still Lallana. Butland had it covered, always heading wide.
Yeah, just kidding to go inside, wasn't he? I think Glenn Whelan thought he was going to as well. But that's what created the little gap between him and Johnson.
It's up toward Benteke. And Sacco got his head to it.
Well, he's just drifted in behind a couple of Stoke players. Maybe unsighted for a second there as it came towards him.
Up towards Benteke, Flanagan! Oh, just couldn't get a shot away. What a story that would have been.
He very nearly scored. He doesn't tend to get nosebleeds in these positions. Remember that goal at Tottenham he got? But he's not ready for the touch. Doesn't get his feet sorted out. Another couple of weeks down the line of more action, and he might have just taken this first time.
Yeah, the goal at Tottenham earned him the nickname the Scouse Cafu, didn't it? Firmino.
Oh, he's got two to his right, Benteke to his left. Not been the best of nights for Firmino. We've seen some...
Chan trying to keep a lid on Peter Crouch at the far post, but that's where they send it, and Crouch heads over. We're in the 5th minute of added time now, and that is that 180 minutes over 2 legs. Couldn't separate these two sides. The first leg belonged to Liverpool, but the second leg here at Anfield, very much Stoke City's night so far. Arnautovic's goal sees them take it to extra time, which comes next. Irving Eastham, Conroy Banks and co. Chan. Benteke. Firmino.
Well, that was good, direct, positive football. A really clever pass from Chan. A good centre-forward play. A little topo.
Another Stoke substitute takes the corner. Up towards Crouch. Peters. Crouch. Oh, it's a good run forward. Van Henkel! Stoke hit the outside of Mignolet's goal.
Well, he took it beautifully and he stride off his chest here. When he brushes Lucas aside, he thought it was a foul. How close.
Needed to chair. Stoke have never lost a League Cup semi-final, but this is their third and their first. Peters. Eric Peters, Peter Crouch. Out by Chan. Well, Alan, for all the talk about Liverpool's defensive pair and their problems follow the whole fire here, because it's Van Henkel, saved by Mignolet. Ive. Jordan Ive. Well, he saw the glory, he saw his name up in lights and blasted it into the cup.
Well, he's in a good position, he's in the box. Keeps this one low. On target, and you're asking a question of Jack Butland. Who are proud of...
1-1 full time, 1-1 after extra time. It'll be penalties to decide whether it is Liverpool or Stoke City who go to the final at Wembley.
Yeah, Liverpool's last 5th.
Stoke. Now Walters scores to set Stoke on. Lallana scores a brave penalty high. Peter Crouch saved by Mignolet.
We've just seen earlier.
Chan, oh, what the up!
Is he going to allow it this one?
It's an excellent penalty from Whelan.
That's a beauty from the start so often.
Benteke a stuttering run. Cool as you like. Is next for Stoke. Mignolet got a hand to it but couldn't keep it out. It is his night from the spot. Shaqiri makes no mistake. Here. Pressure on Milner, and he delivers when it really matters. When the stakes are a place at Wembley. Van Henkel has to score, or Stoke City go to Wembley. Lucas makes no mistake either.
Well, how many times have we...
Mignolet saves! It's advantage Liverpool. If they... Allen delivers! Capital One Cup final ecstasy for Liverpool. They are Wembley bound again. They're the most successful side in League Cup history, and they take their place in the February final. Special mentions to Simon Mignolet, so often maligned, but he stepped up with two vital saves to deny Stoke before Joe Allen delivered the crushing blow.
Well, it was a penalty shootout of high quality, I've got to say that. Only one off target, and that was Emre Can's. Jack Butland, unfortunately for him, just couldn't do what his counterpart could. Simon Mignolet with an outstanding save from Muniesa. It really was.
Well, it's heartbreak for Stoke City, who did so much right on the night. OK, there was a touch of luck about their goal in that it was clearly offside with the replay, but it was given, and they were certainly good value to take this one to extra time and beyond. But when it came to the penalties, it was Allen, after that second Mignolet save, who denied Muniesa.
What about that from Joe Allen? High and into the corner, takes some bottle, but he was up to the task.
Well, he couldn't bear to look, but he knows, and his perfect semi-final record is preserved. 4 out of 4 with Borussia Dortmund, 1 out of 1 with Liverpool, and the prospect of an all-Merseyside final is very much on. Everton tomorrow night have that advantage against Manchester City. Long way to go with that one, but Liverpool have done their job here tonight. They haven't done it the easy way, but let's hear exactly how they've done it and get some reaction. And